Are you pressed for time but still want to look put together? Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am your girl Lisa. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can achieve a simple yet flawless look in 30 minutes or less. Let's get right into the video. So I've already cleansed my face using the CeraVe SA cleanser, and now I'm applying my moisturizer. I am using the one by Elf Pure Skin, which has oat milk, ceramides, and niacinamide. So it's very important to ensure that you're starting off with clean, moisturized, or I should say hydrated skin whenever you're applying your makeup. For primer, I'm using the Elf Power Grip Primer. I'll apply this all over my face. To fill in my brows, I'm just going to use brow pencil. I can't really remember the name of that one, but it has a spoolie at the end, which I use to just clean up my brows as I'm going along. For some reason, I find doing my eyebrows so satisfying. Let me know if you guys actually enjoy doing your brows or not. Guys, my top lip, I swear, is always sweating. Every time I'm doing my makeup, my top lip is sweating, and I'm constantly having to blot sweat off my top lip. I'm using the Elf Brow Lift to add a little bit more definition to my brows after filling it in with the pencil. You want to make sure that you put it all over and you just shape your brow as you go along with it. For foundation, I am using the Maybelline Fit Me Hydrate and Smooth. This is for normal to dry skin. I do have dry sensitive skin, and I'm using the shade Coconut or number 355. For concealers, of course, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Toffee, as well as Ginger Snap. So a lot of people actually use a corrector underneath their eyes for any dark circles, but for me, I've found that using the Too Faced concealer in Toffee, that really works well for me. So I'm just applying my foundation in swatches on my face, and this is definitely a buildable foundation, so I can apply a little bit to start and then build up on that as I go along to get the full coverage look that I'm actually looking for. So of course you don't want to drag your foundation, you want to pat it into place. And as I mentioned before, this is definitely buildable. You can apply more foundation as you go along, but you definitely do not want to drag the product. You do want to pat in place. Don't forget your neckline. You don't want to be out here looking crazy. Neck one color, face another color. We're not trying to do that. So make sure that you blend. And I'm just using the residual product to just clean up the top of my eyebrows. You can use concealer if you like, but in this case, I'm just gonna go with my foundation. It is crazy how ashy my hands are in this video. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot to put on lotion. So just to go all over my face and set that liquid foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Press Powder in also the shade Coconut or number 355. So guys, if you're trying to achieve a really flawless, seamless look that lasts throughout the day where you're not having any transfers, your makeup isn't breaking up, you definitely want to go in with powder and set any cream or liquid product that you have used. So I've applied the powder everywhere that I applied my foundation. Now I'm just going to blend my concealer under my eyes. Again, you do not want to drag the product. You really want to pat it in place. Whatever residual is left on the brush, I'm just going to use that to conceal my eyelids as well. But you definitely want to pat and not necessarily drag the product. To brighten my under eye, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Ginger Snap. I will apply this under my eyes as well as my T-zone areas, my forehead, my nose, and my chin, as well as my top lip. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Just give a few spritz on my face before I actually blend out the product. You can use a damp beauty blender, but for me, I don't know, I just prefer spraying my face with setting spray and then just going in and blending the product. But either way is fine. I wanted to add just a little bit more of the concealer under my eyes. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And also, if you make it to the end of the video and you did enjoy it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. You can also leave me a comment just letting me know if there's anything that you would like me to add based on your own makeup routine, or any products that you probably think would be suitable for my normal to dry sensitive skin. I would really appreciate it. To set the concealers, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. You definitely want to rub off the excess on the back of your hand. That way you're not applying too much product onto your skin. So you basically apply the powder wherever you applied concealer, and press the product into your skin. For eyeshadow, I'm using the Ruby Kisses Topaz palette. This has such beautiful earthy tones to it. I'm just going for a brown shade. For bronzer, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Bronzer. I'm just going to use that to add some warmth to my face, so my cheekbones and my forehead, as well as my jawline. For blush, I'm using this Jasmatic, I believe that's what it is, Metallic Glow Blush by Sheglam. I got this one off of Shein. I've had it for a while and I really do like this blush. It has a bit of shimmer to it. Just to add a little bit more of color to my face, I'm going to be using the One Size setting powder in Marigold. That's just to help brighten my under eyes a bit more. I'll just dust off the excess powder now. I wanted a very simple lip, so I'm just using a hydrating lip oil. Making sure everything is properly blended and that everything looks seamless. I wanted a little bit more pop of color on my cheeks, so I'm going in with the CoverGirl True Blend So Flushed in the shade Hot Frenzy. This blush is super pigmented, so a little is all you need. For my lashes, I'm just gonna apply some mascara. I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Effect. This one's in Black is Black. Of course, my top lip was sweating the entire time, so I had to keep reapplying and just making sure that the product was not separating on my top lip. But yeah, now I'm gonna set my entire face using the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. And just like that, you're out the door looking fresh, confident, and ready to take on the day. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.